Oh yeah, we're paying more for sure, because you know, it's dead cold outside and we're trying to keep the house warm. It's definitely more expensive now. We had a problem with the boiler, which had to be replaced, and that costs money. Very expensive. I help pay my fees, and my fees are very expensive as it is. And with the credit crunch, it's all related to what I can afford, obviously.
In the UK alone, the value of the pound has affected the economy. The credit crunch has put lives in turmoil around the world. But what we really want to find out is, how has the crunch affected UK students?
Yeah, I think I haven't been affected. My parents have been affected, but it's nothing that people can't handle really. Everyone's in the same boat. But I'm worried about being a student because obviously our loan is going to be recalled, I reckon, quite soon after well, sooner than we thought it would be anyway. So I think we're probably going to suffer in a few years' time. So.
This is Leanne Smith, an international student from America. Here is what she had to say about her life in the UK during the credit crunch.
My coursework suffers because I'm not giving it, 100% of my time. It suffers a little bit, of course, but you manage somehow. Sometimes, of course, if there's a project or an assignment due, then I have to spend more time on my studies than working. But normally it suffers, yeah. Is it worth it? Oh yeah, I mean, of course it's worth it, because if you don't challenge yourself every day, then what's left? Not much. So yeah, it's definitely worth the fight. But again, we'll see how things pan out once I graduate and what the job prospects are. We'll see. Hopefully everything's gonna be fine. Hopefully.
Later on in the day, we followed Leanne to her favourite coffee shop.
Hello.
Hello there, how are you?
Hi.
Did you come here very often?
I come here on weekends to read the paper and to have some coffee. On Sundays. I come here with my...
Later on that evening, Leanne agreed to tell us more about her worries.
Well, I help pay my fees, and my fees are very expensive as it is. And with the credit crunch, it's all related to what I can afford, obviously. So, with the credit crunch, there's not as much work again, so less money, and still the same amount to pay, year after year. I mean, luckily they give me installment payments, so I pay them monthly, but it's very difficult. It's very difficult. It's not easy.
Do you think the government are doing enough to support students, especially for...
No, they're not doing anything at all to support international students. They don't support international students. We come here to make money. For the university to make money from us, and not for them to help us. They do nothing for international students. Zero. Nada.
Across the nation, students like Leanne Smith are struggling during this financial crisis. Can the UK come back from the credit crunch? And what hope will it bring for the future?